Hey babies, it's been a little minute. How y'all doing? Yes, I'm back to my natural little puff. So I just wanted to say, hey, it's Capricorn season. Go Cappies. That's me. Go Cappies. Ow. So real quick, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I just wanted to talk about life and kids and being a mom and being a parent. So recently, my oldest daughter, I swear I keep telling y'all, life is life is life, and I ain't got time for the bullshit, the nonsense, or to suppress nobody's fascination with trying to put me down. No matter if you're my child, my parent, my friend, my bestie, my cousin, my grand, I ain't got time. So, my 25-year-old feels the need to let me know that as a parent, it should be my job to take them to school, take them to work. If they need money, I should send it, blah, 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 blah. No. Parents, say it with me. No. That is not my life. That is not my job. If your child asks you to borrow the truck and you give them the truck and they fuck it up, and then they don't have no money to help you fix it, and then they want to borrow it again after you fix it, learn to say no. Just because you brought a person into this world does not mean that you have to take care of them until the day that they die. That is not the case. We as parents, we raise you and we equipped you with the items that you need to be the person that you should be. If you take heed, you take heed. But because you fall does not mean it's on me to pick you up. Sometimes learning is best done on your own when you pick your own damn self up. I'm going to be honest with you. My parents never drove me to school. They never drove me to work. And to be real, they didn't come to my graduation. When I graduated high school, my parents wasn't there at my graduation. Do I feel some type of way about it? My feelings might be hurt, but I'm over it because I'm 42, about to be 42 on Sunday. But at the end of the day, I cannot say to my parents, you suck as a parent because you did not drive me to work, because you not drive me to school, because you not do. No, if you have given me a roof over my head, clothes on my back, and food to eat, you did what you were supposed to do as a parent. Anything else that you get outside of that is extra. Do I wish my parents would have been at my graduation? Yes. Do I wish my parents would have been able to drive me to work sometimes? Yes. Do I wish they would have been able to drive me to school sometimes? Yes. I'm going to be honest. They didn't even drive me to the hospital when I had my children. And I remember I was a teenage mom at 17. I was 16 going on 17. I called my mother in the middle of the night because that's when I was in labor. Did she come pick me up? My dad didn't even give her the phone. He told me it was too late to be calling my mom. And I was 16. Okay? And I'm like, I know it's late, but I'm in labor. Could you at least tell her to meet me at the hospital? And he told her that. And he hung up. He never even gave her the phone. So when I got to the hospital, I was there for maybe like an hour before she showed up at 16. Do I blame anyone? No, because as a person, all your choices are yours. I chose to be pregnant. Well, no, I didn't choose it, but I was pregnant. I continued on with the pregnancy even though I didn't want to because my mother kind of told me I had to. Um yeah, so I got myself to the hospital the best way I knew how. So now at 25, my oldest daughter wants to tell me how I wasn't a good mom because I didn't take her to work, because I didn't drive her to school. First of all, that's bullshit. Okay, and I'm calling bullshit. There was buses that took her to school. She could have got on the school bus. She was signed up for it. Why do I have to get out my bed to take you to school when I have to head to work to make sure I pay all the bills for you to have a place to live? And then she says, well, you didn't drive me to work. First of all, you're lying because not only did I drive you to work, I taught you how to drive in my car, which I'm not obligated to do, but I did that as well. And now at 25 years old, she wanted me to finagle and do and send and whatever. That's not my job. When you are 25 years old, my job is not to stop everything I'm doing and send you and do for you and pick you and take you. And no, you are a person. Nobody's there and first of all, nobody's there when I need them. I clearly told this person, my daughter, a week prior that I was in a lot of pain and I needed to go to the hospital. She still never replied to that text. However, she wanted to tell me how it was my job to drive her to school, drive her to work, send her money when she needed, because that's what parents are there for. Apparently, then the next day she says to me, well, you didn't send me the money that I asked you for, and that money was for my doctor. But yet, if I ask her any questions about her doctor, her health, or her anything, is none of my business. Parents are people too. We have emotions, we have feelings, we have lives, and just because we have children doesn't mean that everything stops for you. Then she wanted to throw it in my face how my parents are doing for her. I'm glad my parents are doing for you because they did not do for me. Okay? So I'm not going to negate what anybody is, and I'm not going to continue to put my business there. What I'm trying to say to you is, as a parent, it is not necessarily your job to take your kids everywhere that they want to go. They are making life decisions, and you have to prepare them for them. So if your child goes away to college, is it your job to follow your child to college, to take them to school, to drive them to work if they get a part-time job, to check on their homework when they're 18, 19, 20? And no, I'm not saying at that age they need to be on and out your house and none of that stuff. Because my kids at 20, 30, 40, 50 can come home and live with me. I'm not buying you shit, but you can come home and live with me. And you can live under my roof. And if I got food in my fridge, you can eat it. I got electric, I got heat, I got all that for you. But what I don't have is to stop my life for you, because I already did it once to have you. And I have equipped you with the things that you need. I have a friend, her son, and I hate to put her business out there. I love you, boo. Her son came to her and asked her to watch his baby so he could go somewhere with his girlfriend. When he came back, he picked up his baby and he left. Did he not tell her that when he was on his way where he was going to with his girlfriend, he was going to propose to her and everything? He didn't tell her none of that. But she watched the baby. And then her feelings was hurt because he did not tell her anything. As your parent, we do expect you to say, hey, I'm getting married, or hey, I'm having a baby. But if you don't, you're grown. Or hey, I have an ailment. Hey, I'm sick. But if you don't, you're grown. We cannot necessarily always pry the information from you because we have our own lives to live as well. Just because you're a parent doesn't mean you're no longer a person. Once you turn 16, if you get a job, it's your job and your responsibility to get yourself there. Once you turn 18, you want to go away to college, it is your job to get yourself to your classes and your part-time jobs. It is not your parents' responsibility anymore. Am I the person to say, close the door on your children? Never. But you should be your own priority. Understand this, no matter which way you slice what I'm about to say, it is a truth. Your emergency is not my priority. And your priorities are not my emergencies. And that's just what it is, especially once you hit 25 years old. You are no longer a child. You are a grown adult. Are you always going to be mommy's babies? Yes. But are you always going to be mommy's priorities? No, you're not. Mommy becomes her own priority eventually. Understand that. I love you all to life. Deuces, babies. Happy holidays.